I've never really talked about this before on the channel, but I'm super into Legos, and today I'm going to rank my top 5 favorite Lego sets that I have on my RK bonus channel. Coming in at number 5 is the Millennium Falcon set. Now, I mean, it's not like the best Millennium Falcon set there is, because it's the one from the sequel trilogy, but it's the only one that I have. And if there's a different one, I would probably rank it higher. But I mean, of course, it can like open up fully, and I just think it's like one of those sets. It's just really good. You know, there's not much else to say about it. I mean, it's old, so it's kind of breakable, but I still think it's one of the best sets that I have, and it's honestly just like a really good set. Of course, the interior is nothing special, but you have the game room, you have this area down here, you can move this around to view more of this area. You have like, the landing pad and everything. I mean, it's a pretty all right set, and I just think it's really, really worth what you pay to get it. Also, the cockpit right here, which is kind of nice. And yeah, I mean, it looks authentically like what I would think a Lego of the Millennium Falcon would look, and I think it just sells it really, really well. Okay, and here's it in its full glory. I really think it looks like the Millennium Falcon, and it's overall a great set. Coming in at number 4 is the Assembly Square Modular Building. Now, this is one of my favorite sets, and it's for a reason. It just capulates, you know, exactly what a town like this would be. Like, you know, a big town square. It has like the bakery, it has the roses, it has the cafe, it has the big fountain in the middle. It's very realistic, and it feels almost relatable, which I think makes it one of the best sets on the market. I do think that it's one of the best modular buildings to date. And overall, it's just really good. I mean, it's like similar size to certain other modular buildings, except for this one extra building right here. And I mean, there's not much else to say about it. Just like the level of detail is unlike many sets out there, and just like the level of just I'll say that like the interior is kind of lackluster, which is why I did put it lower on this list than it would have been. But I just don't care, because I mean, this look is why you buy this set, is to look at this big, magnificent town square, and it's honestly really, really cool. Comes with lots of great minifigs, and it's a really great set, and there's a reason why it's in my top 5. Coming in at number 3 is the Minecraft Mountain Cave, and this set is just, it calculates exactly what I want in a Minecraft set. It looks authentically like a Minecraft mountain that has been translated into a somewhat base. It has one of the coolest abandoned mine shafts in all of Lego Minecraft. It has lots of hidden secrets. This is the biggest Minecraft set to date, and I think it's their best one by far. It's worth what you pay, and like I just think it's a great set. I mean, it's like it's sold out now, obviously, but it's a truly amazing set. And when I got it for like Christmas one year, I was shocked, and I ran right down and I built it in one day because I spent like 20 hours on it. It was just amazing. And like, if you like playing with sets, I know that's probably not what most people do these days, but I like when I was young enough to the point where I played with the set, I can play with it for hours. It was just amazing. And I think, you know, for a Minecraft set, its level of detail is really good, and just like paying close attention to like keeping it real, but also having its own Lego flair. I think that they do really, really well in the set. Lots of good play features. Awesome to look at because it's just like gigantic. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this set. And the runner-up for this list is the Lego Bespin City Star Wars set. This is, in my opinion, one of the best Star Wars sets today, and it's honestly kind of underrated. Like, not that many people really cared when the set came out. And I honestly think that's kind of stupid, because this set is one of the most iconic locations in all of Star Wars, and they couldn't really have like reflected what it is better through a Lego format. I mean, all the rooms mean something to you. All the rooms you have, you know, visions of, and like you watched when you were children. They're all just so great, and I think, you know, it was a big project to make all of Bespin City, and of course it does not look authentically what, you know, Bespin City looks like, but like they did a good job with this micro build up here, and then making the rest of the set just each like rooms that were in the movie and stuff, and iconic shots and stuff like that. Like, this set is truly amazing, and I came into this thing thinking I would put it number 1. But like when I gave it more thought, I realized that it was number 2, and it's nothing because the set's bad. Like this set is, in my opinion, a perfect set. It's just there's another set which is even more perfect, which is coming up next. Even though it's a sold out set, you might want to still buy it because it's not far enough in the sold out process to where it's ridiculously expensive. So I mean, you might as well. I just think it's so good. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Bespin City set. And coming in at number 1, drum roll, please. No, I'm not making the cringy. Coming in at number 1 is the Tower of Orthing, a highly, and I mean highly, underrated set. One that no one ever talks about. No one. I think everyone who's got it is like stripped it for parts. A set that no one really cares about, but in my opinion is one of the best sets Lego has ever created, if not the best, if you think about it in certain ways. This set is just, it takes what I thought Lego could do, and it's not like that bigger. I mean, it's tall, it reaches up to my light up there, but like it accomplishes a feat that I didn't think Lego really could do. It turns a build that was like almost seems deemed impossible to make through Lego, and just does it's perfect with all of its texturing, and looks exactly like the Tower of Orthing. It's so beautiful on the outside that I don't even care what's on the inside. But like what's on the inside is nothing to sneeze at either. And it's a set that no one talks about, and I'm shocked at it because I think it might be the best set Lego has ever created. I mean, lots of people just kind of brush it off because they're not that into the Lord of the Rings series. I feel like that's kind of been something that has been kind of brushed off in the new generation of Lego builders, which is why that they stopped making those sets. But if you take a second to like forget about all that, a set truly has a lot to offer, and I think it's one of the best sets to date. Again, it's just amazing, and like its interior is still pretty good. No, it's nowhere near as good as its outside, but this set is just amazing, and it's just like I'm a huge Lord of the Rings person, so when this set came out, of course I just had to buy it, and it was worth it because it's just such an amazing set. And like also, I'll look at this here, it has the I'm blanking on what this is, like what this ball is in the movie, but it actually it's hard to see in the video because of the light, but it like actually lights up, which is super cool. It is all the minifigures that you want, and just has this cool feature where it's like a trapdoor opens into a cool dungeon. It took a massive project and one that I didn't think Lego would do, and made it into one of the best sets Lego has ever created. If you like Lord of the Rings, I cannot recommend this set it off. It's well into its sold out process, but I mean, I don't know. I bought it like two years ago for the second time since my first set got like completely destroyed, and in my opinion, it was worth it to buy it even after it was sold out. Since it's highly underrated, it's not like it's not ridiculously expensive. In fact, when it came out, I think it was underpriced because for the quality of the set, this is just insane. And yeah, I'm not gonna drag on this any longer. But if you even somewhat like the Lord of the Rings movies, I cannot recommend this set enough. It's just insane. All my rankings. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my second channel, which I am hoping to post more content on now that it's getting into the holidays. I have some fun ideas, but that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please, I already said that. Goodbye.